Hello, I'm going to be answering the infant simulator project reflection questions, starting with question 1, which is discuss how the infant simulator experience is going. So, my experience was actually kind of fun, I'm not going to lie, and I think that kind of defeats the purpose of the project, but I actually had a nice time. Obviously, there were difficulties, but I think my experience was actually pretty unique because I got to bring my baby with me to a protest, which was pretty cool. It was a walkout during school. That was a lot of fun, and he made a lot of friends during the protest. He made it on the news, which was pretty cool. I had a really nice time. It was kind of difficult though, carrying him all that time. My arms are still sore from having to carry him, not just from the protest, but also from like just carrying him around school and just carrying him in general. He was really heavy. I was like, are you sure this is a newborn? But yeah. So now question number 2, how has this project impacted your thoughts on teen pregnancy? So I would say this project impacted my thoughts on teen pregnancy by kind of showing me how difficult it is to find that balance, especially with having to wake up in the middle of the night. That was pretty difficult because I wake up pretty early for school. I wake up around like 6:30, and so waking up at like 4 a.m. and then not being able to fully go back to sleep kind of really messed with my performance in school, I guess. I would be really tired throughout the day. I did not want to do anything at all. Like, the whole day, I was just like, no, I'm gonna just take a break today. But, I can't say, like, if the baby were real, I wouldn't be able to say, no, I'm gonna just take a break for today since this is gonna be over soon anyway, because I'd be taking care of the baby every day. So that was pretty difficult having to go through school while not having as much sleep or not getting a good amount of sleep or good quality sleep. That was pretty hard, and I can see how that would impact somebody's like performance in school, grade wise and stuff like that. And like, imagine being sleep deprived the night before the NJGPA, and now you fail, and now you have to take portfolio next year. So that would be pretty inconvenient. That would actually, like, I would be so upset over that. And I can really see how difficult taking care of a kid while trying to, deal with school, it's a lot. It really is a lot. Okay, question number 3. How does having to care for someone other than yourself impact your time and energy? So, having to care for someone other than myself definitely impacted my time. It definitely impacted my distribution of my time, I would say. Um, Energy wise, losing sleep and stuff like that, like I said in the last question. But I definitely had to try and find a middle ground with what I do in my free time. Like, for example, I'm in the student council and we run concession stands at basketball games. And so I had to bring him with me to one of the basketball games while running the concession stand. Luckily I got blessed. My baby really didn't cry that often. He only cried like every few hours, and he didn't cry for the entire game. That day we only did one game. Usually we do 3, so I'm sure if we did 3, he probably would have cried, but that day we only did 1. He did not cry the entire game. Miss Smith actually watched him while I sold snacks, and if he were to have started crying, she would have called me over so I could, tend to him. But yeah, I got really lucky. He did not cry. I didn't have any problems, and I had help, which was also greatly appreciated. And I had a lot of fun. He also had a lot of fun. Everybody had a lot of fun with him. And honestly, it was just a really great experience. I definitely think that my experience was a lot easier than others, and probably nowhere near as difficult as it is to take care of a real newborn while being a junior in high school. And I can definitely see how strong the emotional and physical impacts of it can be, and it definitely showed me a lot that I didn't even really think about when it came to teen pregnancy. And yeah,